Annyeong, it's Mikey here, and guys, I come back to you with another video this week, third one this week. Can't believe how many videos I'm doing this week now. But so excited to check out new switches for the Wooting 80 HE. Now, thank you to Gateron, because Gateron actually sent me out their gaming Jade switch, so I get to finally try this out, see if it sounds any different than the other Jade Pro and other switches out there from Gateron. And I also got myself the Geon Lucifer. So Geonworks had a really great, the Raw HE, and this is a new switch that they had, and it's a box stem switch, so excited to see, is this going to sound deeper? Because the Raw HE was a bit on the high pitch side for me, so let's see if this does any better or if this will do any better. And let's get straight into the video, and please make sure to like and subscribe.
So we're going to start off with the Lucifer HE switch from Geonworks, and as you guys can see, it's not too expensive either, and it is quite interesting. They're doing a box stem switch this time, and it is all black, so it's going to be interesting to hear and see what the lighting's like. So let's take a look. This is the Gateron Gaming Jade, or Jade Gaming, and yeah, I was actually quite interested. I know viewers wanted to see this one, so let's hear it and see the difference. So hope you guys liked that sound test. We're comparing so many different switches. We're going to quickly do a stem mobile test. So starting from the first one is going to be the Lekker L60 V2. So they still do have some stem mobile, both the Lekker switches. It's gotten much better though compared to the V1s, but as you can see, it still does exist. And to be honest, I think they're quite decent switches. Not everyone would agree, but I do think the Lekkers are pretty good, especially the sound wise, but it still has a bit of a scratchy feel. So as you can see, the Jade Pro still has a little bit of a, stem wobble as well, but not too bad. Way better than the Lekkers. Now the Gateron Raw HE definitely has the least amount out of them, and yeah, I mean, I think it's really great. The Latenpow, obviously box stems, you're getting like no stem wobble. Same thing goes for that's the Black Knight. It looks very similar to the Gateron ones. Now the sorry there, my camera wasn't really focusing properly, so I'm just seeing that the Max also is very little stem wobble, and the Jade. Sorry, that's the Jade / Wuque Studio Dash, because the Dash is just a recolor. So you're still getting a little bit of stem mobile there. The Gateron Max, you get very little, like the Jade Pro. And obviously the Gaming Jade, you're getting like no stem mobile, as same as the Lucifer HE. Again, these are like box stems, so you're going to get like no stem mobile, and it's very well done. And especially, I think the Jade Gaming switch is quite interesting, right? Because it is the Jade switch, but box stem, so same, like very similar sound, I feel. I think actually a little bit deeper, which is quite nice. And yeah, I mean, well done, especially the fact that it doesn't have like the green housing, which makes the lighting gonna be really like a bit changed. But we're gonna do a lighting test now, so let's go into it and see what the lighting's like. Right now, as you can see, it's just a bit of a mess because I was trying to set it up a bit, but we're gonna go turn off the lights and then really go into what each lighting's like. So first off, we're going to check is how good is the backlighting on each switch, right? Before the color accuracy. So as you can see here, like the Black Knight is, out of all of them, as you can fully tell, has very little. Like it's in the middle right now, so like it's right in front of the camera lens, and you can see that it is definitely much dimmer like compared to the rest. The Gateron Lucifer HE also is quite dim, but it's not as dim as say the Black Knight, because it has a slight diffuser on it. But because it is a black switch, it is going to be much more dimmer. But let me just turn off all the lights to give you guys a better look. So going into it now, we have it fully set up with all the same light. So it's the white light. I chose white because we're trying to go for more of like the accuracy of the lighting. So the white lighting is like a little bit different. As you can see, like the Jade Pro changes the lighting a bit, and the Black Knight, obviously, just you get like no lighting at all. The Maxes are pretty good for the lighting though, but it is a transparent switch, so the lighting is actually getting more dispersed compared to the ones with diffusers. The gaming, like the Jade Gaming, definitely I feel like has good ones. The Lucifer HE definitely is a little bit on the dimmer side. Yeah, I would say like just due to the fact that it is a black switch. So unfortunately, this is kind of how it is. But so the left, like right, the first one is the Lekker L60 V2, and the second one is the Lekker L45 V2. Then the Gateron Jade Pro. Then we have the Geonworks Raw HE. We have the Latenpow, the Black Knight, the Gateron Max, the Everglide Rice Pudding. Then it goes into the Dashes, Gaming Jade, or the Jade Gaming, and then the new Geonworks Lucifer HE. So I would say out of all of them, the Raw HE is probably the best for all in terms of lighting. And to be fair, for non-box stem switch, the Gateron Raw HE is the least amount of stem mobile from my experience and taking a look at them. So this is something just to keep in mind when you are using or looking at switches, and especially if you do like backlighting, keep these things in mind. So I do want to go a little bit more in depth into just the switch review and my thoughts. So going right into the review of these switches. So we have the Lucifer HE, which is the newest one, and we have the Jade Gaming. Now, I know the Jade Gaming is not a brand new switch, but this is for me just a new one that I'm trying out. Thank you again to Gateron for sending me these out, because I really did want to test it out, and I had viewers that were asking about it. So I think the Jade Gamings are much better than the Jade Pro. I think if you were gonna choose between the two, I would choose this one over the Jade Pro, and the reason being because it's got a very similar sound profile, but this one is a box stem, which has much less stem wobble, and it has a much more accurate color in terms of the backlighting, and it has really good backlighting. So if I was gonna say choose between the two, choose the Jade Gaming one, or the Gaming Jade. Now the Lucifer HE compared to the Gateron Raw HE, they have very two different sound profiles. The Lucifer one is actually a much more deeper sound profile, though it is really dim on the backlighting compared to the Gateron Raw. So if you're going to choose between the two, just carefully consider what you're looking at. I would say I'd prefer these ones way over the Raw HE. Like, to me, the sound profile and the typing feel, just this one feels so much better for me. Now, these are going to be my top 3 choices right now. If you're going to get any new Hall effect switch, is going to be the Jade Gaming, the Lucifer HE, or the Gateron Raw HE. Those will be my 3 choices for you as a safe choice, just because the two that I'm holding, right, is going to be much deeper sounding, and then the Gateron Raw is a clean, nice switch.
Now let me know down below in the comments what you guys thought of these switches and in my Wooting. Which one is your favorite? Because I'm really curious what other people like and enjoy, because again, everybody has their own preference. Now this, oh, let's see if my camera can focus. So this was the Lucifer switch, and this is the Gateron Jade Gaming Jade switch. Now the Gaming Jade switch, I found it sounded quite similar to the regular Jade. Actually, it's just nice that it is a box stem, and it has a nice diffuser, so it has good lighting, much better lighting to come out. But yeah, I mean, it does sound still like the regular Jades, to be honest. It's just, I would say, a little bit of an upgrade compared to the regular Jade. Now, is it an upgrade compared to the Jade Pro? I think it's quite similar, actually. I might say that it's better to go with this one than to go with the Jade Pro. Now, the Lucifer switch, this is a deeper sounding switch than the Gateron Raw. So the Raw HE was definitely a higher pitched switch, and it is nice that it's box stem, but it is a black switch. So as you guys saw in the video, the lighting is not going to be as amazing as, say, like the Gateron Raw was, right? You are getting a light diffuser, of course, which helped with it, but again, it's just how it is because of the switch itself, and the color of the switch is just taking up a lot of the light. Now, what would I say is my favorite switch so far? I would still have to say right now the Everglide one with the rice pudding, and I would say this one as well. Now I'm gonna actually prefer the Lucifer switch over the Gateron Raw HE, just because it's a deeper profile for me, and I like that. But again, everybody has their own preference, and you know, I'd love to hear about it. So yeah, hopefully I'll catch you guys next time. Let me know down below in the comments as well if there's other new Hall effect switches, because if I know it, I'll go look for it. So I'll catch you guys next time, and please go check out the other videos I got.